Hi, in this video, I'm going to talk about how to set permissions for breakout rooms, how to assign a breakout room for a student that arrives late to the main meeting, and how to check on each one of the breakout rooms while they're in session. So here I am in this main meeting, and I only have one student here. So I'm going to start by creating breakout rooms. So I'm going to click on the breakout room icon, and I'll get the breakout rooms menu to specify how many breakout rooms do I need. I'm just going to I'll do 2 in this example, and I'll do automatically assigning participants. So now I'm going to just create the rooms, and I'll see them in the right hand side panel. I have student 1 in room 1. So now that I've already assigned my participants to each one of the rooms, what happens if a student arrives late? You can see that my student 2 is wanting to join this meeting. I'm going to admit. And I see that in the top part of my breakout rooms panel, I have assigned participants. And I see that one student has not been assigned to a room. So what I can do is just check the box for that student that arrived late. And I can go ahead and assign that student to a specific room. So there it is. So now I'm ready to start the rooms. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Start Rooms, and my students will be sent to them in about 10 seconds or so. Now, if a student arrives late after my breakout rooms have started, I'm going to first admit that student into the main meeting. And again, I'll see that students in this top part, assign participants. I'm going to check that box for the student, and I'll assign the student to a specific room. What that will do is then send that student directly into the breakout room after about 10 seconds as well. So you don't have to do anything extra. I see here that my students are both in the meeting. Now, when I have my students working in breakout groups or breakout rooms, I'd like them to share their screen and be able to do a lot more than what I would allow them in a regular meeting. So how would I ensure that all my students have that permission? So what I need to do, I'm going to have to join each one of the rooms and change the meeting options. So I'm going to click on the 3 dots, join the room. Here I have that breakout room open. I'm going to go into more actions, go into meeting options, and I'm going to change the permission so that everyone is able to present. Going to save this, and now I see that my students have now the presenter role. So I will have to leave this meeting, and then I will go ahead and join that second room and do the same. So I see here initially my student 2 has an attendee role. I have to go into the meeting options and change the who can present option into everyone. And now I go back and verify that my student has that presenter role. I leave, and now my students can collaborate and share their screens. Now, if I need to just make 1 or 2 people a presenter in a breakout room, I can also do that by going into the room that I need to modify. And instead of having the meeting options set to everyone can present, I can go ahead and go into the participants list and click on the 3 dots next to the name of that person that I need to make a presenter, and then I will select make a presenter. So if you're establishing roles in each one of the groups, such as like a moderator, a note taker, etc., you can just have that 1 or 2 students have that presenter permissions, and everyone else remain as attendees in the breakout rooms. Now, to check on my students when they're in breakout rooms, I can join each one of the rooms just like I did a moment ago to change the meeting options. Kind of just go ahead and see what they're doing. Another option I have here is just send a message to all breakout rooms at the same time. So if I go to the three dots in the breakout rooms heading, I will see the option to make an announcement. This is going to allow me to send that written message to all groups without having to join each one of the groups and send the message. I can go ahead and type in my message, hit send, and my students will see this message in their chat marked as important. I can also monitor the chat while they're doing the breakout rooms without me having to join each one of the room. In my Teams application, I will see a chat history here for each one of the breakout rooms. I see that they're in session, and I can just click on each one of these to know what has been typed in the chat. I can access any files they've shared, any meeting notes, if any, and whiteboard they've initiated. Okay, I hope this video helped you learn a little bit more about how to manage your breakout rooms. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you, and until next time.